You know that feeling, right? The day starts, you have every intention of doing what really matters to you, but somehow you find yourself loading the dishwasher, wiping the counter, scrolling your phone, or answering an email that wasn't even urgent. And suddenly, everything outside of you becomes the focus because it's easier than focusing on yourself. That's where things start to go off track. At first, you might not even notice, but you sense that something's off. It sneaks into your daily life as brain fog, resentment, frustration, and overwhelm. The emotions start swirling, but you can't quite put your finger on what's really going on. So you do what you've always done. You find a puzzle outside of yourself, a little problem to solve. You put all your energy into it. You hyper focus, you fix the thing, and you feel better for a moment. But then the fog comes back, the resentment, the overwhelm, and so you find another puzzle, and the cycle repeats. But underneath all of that, the chores, the scrolling, the constant problem solving, there is something bigger, a feeling you can't quite name. It's like you're on the verge of something new. And every time you get close, you talk yourself out of it. Or someone else's noise drowns it out, or you wait too long. I know you felt this before, but maybe this time you're done letting it pass you by. I'm Natalie Blaylock, Observation Optimist. I'm a facilitator and I work with women who recognize themselves in everything I just shared. Not broken, not fine, but ready to be done with being done. You have references, you have history, you have just enough self awareness to know you want more, but not quite enough momentum to move forward yet. And that word, yet, is everything. The women I work with are not missing information. They're not under resourced. They're not waiting for someone to tell them what to do. What they're waiting for is someone who won't flinch when they finally speak the truth. And I'm here to hold the mirror steady so you can do the looking. Here's what we do together in 16 weeks, 4 months, 4 arcs. Month 1, you say it out loud. The real thing you want, not the polished version, the real one in your own voice. Most women have never done that without softening it. That's our starting point. Month 2, we trace where the pattern started, not to dig up the past, but to understand the origin. Because once you know where it began, it loses its power to run the show. Month 3, you watch yourself in real time. The gap between something happening and how you usually react, that's where you reclaim your life. We build the muscle of catching yourself before your old reflex fires. Month 4, you step into what comes next, not because you're fixed, but because you're expanded. So, what's on the other side of this work? The buffer loses its grip. All those outside puzzles stop being more important than the one inside. The brain fog clears. The cycle finally breaks. You make the ask you used to shrink. You set and hold the boundary you once softened. You finally do the thing you've been circling around for months, maybe years. And you're not exhausted. You're not white knuckling it or performing for anyone. You're simply at home in your own life, maybe for the first time ever. That isn't a promise. It's a result I see when a woman is truly ready for the 16 weeks of work. If you feel any of this is landing, I want you to do one thing for yourself. Go to my website and find the proof of intent call. It's 30 minutes. It's not a sales pitch or a consultation. It's a filter for both of us. 2 questions. What do you want to create? How are you going to make time for it? If you can answer both with conviction, let's talk. And if you're not quite there yet, come back when you are. Because this isn't a program you sample. It's a 16-week commitment that delivers for the woman who's ready to show up for herself. You are always the common denominator in your own life. Now what? I'm Natalie Blaylock, Observation Optimist, Facilitator.